Okay. What is it with young people doing something incredibly stupid on the internet? As you guys may have heard today, Kyle Larson was suspended by NASCAR indefinitely for dropping the N-bomb on an iRacing stream on Twitch. And if you guys are wondering, no, it's not that version of the N-word where he, like, most rap songs. Oh no, he said it with the hard R. So there's a difference, people. And Chip Ganassi responded swiftly by suspending him indefinitely without pay. And NASCAR followed suit with the condition of reinstatement. He has to go through sensitivity training. I don't know why the fuck is that going to have to do with anything, because it's been sort of proven that sensitivity training doesn't do a damn fucking thing. And it got worse for Mr. Larson. 3 of his primary sponsors released statements saying they condemning his actions. And then within 2 hours from releasing those said statements, severed ties. Capital One Bank, McDonald's, and Chevrolet. When the car manufacturer of your car terminates you, you fucked up. And boy, hopefully once this virus thing clears up, how long will this last? Well, the last driver who got indefinitely suspended for saying something like this was Jeremy Clements, like in 2013, I think. He said it off camera. He was suspended indefinitely. That lasted only 2 races. Keep in mind, a lot has changed in those 7 years. The social media never forgets. The people don't forget. And whatever apology you have, they'll say, nope, screw you, you're done. Which is what happened with Mr. Larson. Because he came off with a sincere but kind of forced apology. And this, in today's day and age, this is kind of a career killer. And honestly, he wasn't supposed to be this. It didn't have to be this way if he wasn't so naive and stupid. To be fair, I like Larson, but I hate to say it, but he's done. How the hell is he going to recover from this? There's practically no way. He's going to be labeled a racist for the rest of his life. In fact, this might end his career in general. Nobody wants to touch him. He's too toxic at this point. And to all those Larson fans, people are saying, oh, he deserves a second chance. Yes, he deserves a second chance, but not right now. He's probably the most hated driver in the industry right now. Kyle Busch and Joey Logano must be breathing sighs of relief because they're going to get some boos, but keep in mind, they have passionate fan bases. And they're going to boo the living shit out of Kyle Larson at this point. And here's the sad thing. If this wasn't stupid enough, this was the last year of his contract. And I just have, if you're going to do something stupid, why the hell would you do it on your last year of your contract? You're just asking yourself to say, here, fire me on the spot. And I don't blame Chip Ganassi for suspending without pay. He acted quickly, and a suspension was warranted here. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. And now, with me being a Hendrick Motorsports fan, Larson's name was brought up to replace Jimmy in the 48. Well, that shit ain't happening now. And honestly, I hope Mr. H doesn't have to scramble. He can take all his time. He could go with Eric Amarola, Ross Chastain, oh, wait, forget Chastain. He's still under a Ganassi contract. And honestly, I kind of feel sorry for the guy because, A, he gets a full-time cup ride, but at the same time, he didn't actually earn it. So he gets the ride via the worst circumstances in the world. Although, to be fair, he's currently replacing Ryan Newman after that horrific crash at the 500, at the Daytona 500 back in February. And honestly, call me crazy. And honestly, the search for the 48, although someone said Jimmy's considering coming back one more year because of what happened, which is probably either I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. A bad thing was this was supposed to be his last year of his contract, but it's also a good thing because I have a gut feeling, I don't know if this is true or not, that Noah Gragson, one of Junior Motorsport's top prospects, is possibly the next guy who's taking that 48. Which is probably a good thing because I don't think he's quite ready for a full-time cup ride just yet. Which is why I'm probably thinking a short-term driver could do the trick to replace the 48 for the time being. So yeah, I think Noah's probably the guy to replace Jimmy eventually. But I have a gut feeling they're going to choose a guy like a Brad Keselowski or Eric Almirola. Or even, I can't think of his name. Man. Oh! Justin Allgaier. You can use him for the Cup run for 2 years and then send him back to Xfinity at temporary maintenance run. At this point, if you're a Hendrick Motorsports fan, the search for the 48, Jimmy's replacement, just got pretty much went through a brick wall because I talked to some Hendricks fans on YouTube via private message. Everyone assumed, myself included, thought Larson was the guy. But like I said, that shit ain't happening now. And my heart goes out to all those Larson fans out there. They're probably crushed that their hero did something incredibly stupid. And honestly, does he deserve a second chance? Absolutely, but there's no way he's going to get away from this. His reputation is shot and destroyed to the point it could recover, but this is going to be a black mark on him for the rest of his life. No race team doesn't want to go after him. And I have a feeling neither does any of the dirt teams. If we're lucky, we're going to see him back in the Cup Series in about 5 years. So, Mr. Larson, I have 2 words for you that will comfort you in the future. You're fucked.